Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well and having a good day. I just wanted to take a couple minutes and hop on here and share with you guys, just show you guys the acoustic guitars that I own slash play. I guess in hopes that maybe it'll maybe inspire you or maybe kind of help you along your journey of learning about guitars or learning how to play. Maybe just me sharing some ideas and some just different reasons why I have my guitar. Maybe it'll help you or inspire you. So with that being said, yeah, I actually own right now, which is my wife would probably say is too many, and it probably is. Although too many is kind of relative because some people own close to like 100 guitars, maybe even over. So, but I've actually got 5 acoustic guitars right now. So I have 4 Taylors. These are 2 of them right here, and then these are my other 2 Taylor guitars. And then I also own what's called a Larrivée guitar logo for the Larrivée, so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, Larrivée. Like I said, 4 Taylors. Here's what Taylor logo looks like. So yeah, so these 2 guitars are called Taylor GS Minis, and they're great for traveling, for loading in your car, or taking on an airplane. They're also great for just like pulling out a guitar and sitting on the couch and playing for a little while. They're also great for shorter statured people, kind of like me. I'm about 5'8", so these guitars fit really well in my lap. They're also quite affordable. But the 2 kinds that I have, this is a spruce top and rosewood back and sides. So on the GS Minis, the top is always hardwood, and then the back and sides is layered wood. Yeah, that one's spruce and rosewood. And then this one is all mahogany. So mahogany top, back, and sides. I really love these guitars. I got this one, the mahogany one, I want to say maybe 5, 6 years ago, something like that. But the purpose behind this one was just to have something that's like really convenient, easy to carry around, take to like different gigs, just take over to people's houses to play, whatever. Super easy to throw in the car. Also, because it's got the pressed wood back and sides, it doesn't have the hardwood. It holds up better. I'm pretty sure about this. I think it holds up better outside and just like the different climate settings, whether it's like colder or hotter, more humid. So it's kind of, you don't have to worry about taking your more expensive all hardwood guitar outside and messing it up. So these GS Minis are great for that. This one doesn't have any type of pickup or anything, so it's a little bit cheaper. This one's got the Taylor ES2 pickup system in there, the expression system too. It's got which is, well, I won't go into detail what it is, but it's got your bass, treble, and volume knob. What's great about Taylor guitars is like all of pretty sure about this. I think even maybe the baby Taylors or big babies, but I don't know, like GS Minis and then like all the way like the 100 series, 200, 300, 400, all the way up. So like even the cheaper guitars and the high end, they all come with the Taylor expression system too. And they all have the same pickup system, which is nice. So like even if you're getting like a starter guitar kind of like this, like the GS Mini, you're going to get the same electronic pickup system that even the nice like, 5 grand Taylors have. I want to say these GS Minis run, gosh, I don't know this off the top of my head. I think they run anywhere from like 500, 4 to 500 to like 7 to 800 for like I want to say this one without the pickup is around 3, 400 maybe, and then this one maybe like 7, 800. I could be wrong, but anyways, great guitars. I love these. Super convenient. I love the sound of them. They sound great. They're smaller body guitars, like I said, so they kind of have that parlor guitar sound. So definitely not my favorite sound of any of my guitars, but I still love the sound of them, considering that it is pressed wood on the back and sides, and considering that it's a smaller body. I think they sound great for what they are. So yeah, those are my 2 Taylor GS Minis. Moving on, I'll take a break from Taylor and move on to my Larrivée. This guitar is awesome. This guitar was the first guitar that I bought with my own money. I want to say around 25, 26 years old, somewhere around there. I think I had just met my wife around that time, and I saw this guitar sitting at a guitar shop and decided that it was for me. And yeah, it's a Larrivée. I believe Larrivée, they're made in Vancouver, Canada, where they come from, British Columbia, Canada. I really like this guitar. I'm pretty sure it's just, regular Grand Auditorium size, kind of like the Taylor Grand Auditorium size. I think it's about the same size as those, but it's a cutaway. It's got your just classic, wood combination. It's got the, spruce on up top and then mahogany back and sides. Here's the back here and sides. So, and actually, it came with a different pickup and preamp installed that I've had in it for, since I bought it in my mid 20s, around 2007 or 8, somewhere around there, 6, something like that. And actually, just a few months ago, got this brand new LR Baggs Stage Pro Anthem put in. And so it's pretty cool. It's got not only a piezo pickup underneath the bridge, underneath the saddle, but also comes with a mic somewhere in there. And so you can decide if you want input volume from the pickup or from the mic, or you can actually do a combination or kind of decide if you want to do a little bit of both, I think is how it works. So I got that put on a few months ago and got my guitar reset up and restrung. I did that over at Blues Angel Music in Pensacola, so gave them a try. It was my first time doing it. And so yeah. So I really like this guitar. What else is there to say about this one? I don't know. I guess that's it. I'll move on to my last two guitars over here. These are my most recent guitars. So this one, I actually just got this one about a year, I think a year ago, or was it 2 years ago? I think it was a year. After you have kids, your years start running together. So yeah, but I think this was last year I got this one. So this one, kind of a cool slash little bit of a sad story behind this one. So like my first guitar I actually owned came from my parents. It was a gift to me my first year of college. They bought me a Martin HD28, which I know many of you know is I mean, even still today, it's a great guitar. It's one of the best you can buy. And so owned that guitar for about almost 20 years and just traded it in, I guess, last year whenever I picked this one up. So I traded my Martin. So it was pretty sad the day I traded it. I actually cried a little bit when I went to go meet the guy that owned this one. So, but I won't go too much in the details of that, but it was a little bit of a tough trade, but all in all, I think I made a good trade because I really like this guitar a lot. I really love it. So it's made out of koa wood. These guitars, both of these guitars are in the 300 series of Taylor's. The 300 series is when the guitars are all going to start having hard, or not hard, but solid wood for the top, back, and sides. So instead of the pressed wood on the back and sides, like the 200, 100 series and GS Minis, those are all pressed wood on the back and sides with solid wood on the top. But these are in the 300 series, so they start out in the 300 series with all solid wood. This one is koa wood, which is really beautiful. So it's all koa, the top, back, and sides. So this guitar is from 2017. It's a actual name of it is Custom 324 CEK. K for koa, and custom because it was actually custom made for a shop up in Pennsylvania. I think Pittsburgh. I can't remember the name of it right now for some reason, but there was only about 20 or 21 of these guitars made from Taylor for that specific shop at the time back in 17, and so somehow I wound up with this guitar down in Florida, which is pretty cool. So, but it's got the ES2 pickup system on it, bass, treble, volume. But I really like this guitar. It's got a great sound. Like I said, it's got koa wood on the back, top, and sides. Yeah, I mean, I could go more in detail about all these guitars, but I'll try to keep this video not too long. Koa wood is great. It's got a great, just balanced sound. It's not as loud and vibrant as like, a softer solid wood like spruce or cedar. But koa it's got a great mid-range sound. And it sounds very balanced with every string. So it doesn't produce the loudest sound, but it's very balanced. And yeah, it sounds great, especially for finger picking, which I do a lot of. Okay, moving on to my most recent guitar. I just picked this up a few months ago, around the beginning of March. This guitar is the first guitar that I've ever bought without playing it first, which was kind of scary and which was a little bit of a risk. But I think it paid off. I ordered it online from the Guitar Center's website. Ordered this shipped down from, I think, Memphis. It came down from Guitar Center up there. So yeah, this one's a Taylor 324E, and this one's pretty cool. It's got mahogany top. I love this. This is called the Shaded Burst, I believe. But I love this guitar. It's got mahogany top, and then Tasmanian Blackwood back and sides, pretty sure. And also with the Taylor ES2 pickup system in there, bass treble and volume. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure all of the series, every series of the Taylor guitar has that ES2. I'm not sure about the baby Taylors and stuff. I can't remember about those, but yeah. I love this guitar though. This one's from 2018. And in 2018, Taylor started transitioning to some of their guitars with a new bracing style instead of like X style bracing, which most acoustic guitars have. They switched to this V class bracing. And so the point of that is to like help increase volume, sustain, and intonation all at the same time. And I have to say, it does sound great. It sounds different, but biggest thing I love about this guitar is the intonation of the strings is unbelievable. But it is a different sound. This one's kind of a cool combination because it's got the darker, warmer, tone of the mahogany, but then the V class kind of, as probably some of you know, it kind of brightens it up a little bit, has kind of a tight sound to it, right, just because of the way the guitar's braced. So it's kind of an interesting combination of those two. But yeah, this is my Taylor 324E. This one doesn't have any cutaway. It's just all the way around right here. So yeah, I really like this guitar. This is a nice one. I got a great deal on it. So I was going to show you guys just a little bit of what I have in each guitar case, just little things I keep it inside there, inside each one. So I always try to, for every guitar case, I try to have the same things just because I never know what guitar I'm going to pull out for, like, whether it's a gig or going to play at someone's house. I want to make sure that I'm always going to have like a guitar strap, capo, all the basics in each case. So I make sure I have all that good stuff in each one. So like for instance, this one, I've got my capo, got a backup set of strings in there, got my guitar strap. If I need to change strings, I got my string winder, and also takes off the pins off the bridge, the strings off. I like to keep a nail clipper in each guitar case. I don't like my nails getting too long when I play. I know it's kind of different than most guitar players. I know a lot of guitar players, especially classical, like their fingernails longer on the playing hand, at least. I have not every guitar case, but my nicer guitars, I have RH meter in each guitar case that measure the humidity, and I check it all on my app. It'll send me notification if it's too high or too low, which is pretty cool. I keep a microfiber cloth in each case whenever I'm done playing. I like to wipe down my fretboard, my strings, and just kind of the wood. Just get off any sweat or finger oil or anything from my fingers, just to help the fretboard and the strings and last longer, stay in good condition. So of course I have picks in each one, just different tools. This one's to help for the Taylor guitars, help or not help, but it takes off just the truss rod. They're just different things for different reasons. Yeah, those are my 5 acoustic guitars. So maybe, hopefully, if you guys watch this or watch some of it, it'll help inspire you or maybe teach you something about your guitars or a guitar that you might want or might be looking to get. But I'm super passionate about acoustic guitars and playing, and my style is kind of more like finger picking and singer-songwriter, folk kind of, so I love just kind of depending on the sound I'm trying to go for or the mood I'm in, having the option to kind of go between these guitars and just see how they all sound with the type of song I'm trying to produce. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of these guitars, or like a guitar you're looking at, or if you don't know anything about guitars but you're wanting to learn some more, have questions, feel free to write me on Facebook or direct message me. I don't check my timeline, I guess it's called, my timeline or comments too much, but if you write me a direct message, I should be able to sometimes get to it. Some not too quickly sometimes, but eventually. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and maybe got inspired by it, hopefully. I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful day and you guys take care, and yeah.